Hey, credit heroes. Want to know a simple trick that's going to help you to get more customers, hit your goals, and grow your business all at the same time? Well, today is my 150th podcast episode, and I'm talking about milestones and why celebrating them will help your business achieve amazing success. So you better stick around. My name is Daniel Rosen, and welcome to Credit Repair Business Secrets. Okay, if this is your first time listening to my podcast, every week I cover industry news, financial tips, and entrepreneurial advice for bootstrapping your business from nothing. So be sure to click that subscribe button now and get ready to start changing lives. Okay, so this is my 150th podcast episode. And today, I'm going to talk about business milestones, what they are, which ones matter most, and why celebrating them will actually help you to grow your business faster. So let's get into this. Milestones used to be markers set up on the side of the road to measure the distance to a particular place. And paying attention to them was very important if you wanted to reach your destination. Whether it's a birthday graduation, an anniversary, athletic achievement, or a work promotion, we've all experienced a milestone celebration that helped us to move into a new phase of life. These achievements, they give us an excuse to throw a party, but they also serve as a signal to ourselves and to everyone around us that we are making progress. We're taking on more responsibility and we are evolving. Now, celebrating achievements, milestones, and wins, even little tiny ones, not only feels good personally, but it has an amazing effect on businesses. So you might be asking, how does this relate to me? Well, even under the best of circumstances, running a business, it's crazy and chaotic. It requires intense effort, focus, and consistency. And when you're super busy, it's very easy to overlook the small milestones that you pass along the way. But believe it or not, celebrations have a high return on investment. In other words, the more you celebrate your business, the more your business will have to celebrate. Because milestones are not only a shortcut, but they are also the biggest smart cut to growing your business. Because they turn a big, scary journey into a fun adventure of a million little steps. Milestones are how you build a giant business from nothing. They're how I built Credit Repair Cloud from nothing. And they're also how all of our millionaires got on our millionaire wall. And they got there by setting really big goals and then consistently working towards them every single day and celebrating milestones along the way. That is how you achieve the impossible. Recognizing a business milestone is an opportunity to market to customers, form bonds with your team, determine new goals, and even pat yourself on the back. They inspire, motivate, and reassure that hard work is recognized and progress is being made towards your long-term goals. Maybe your long-term goal is to be a Credit Hero millionaire and get a plaque on our wall. Well, it's important to set big, huge goals. Setting the big giant goal is the first step towards achieving it. And then the second step is setting a bunch of smaller, tiny goals that build a roadmap to your big, huge goal. That's why each milestone should be celebrated, because in the craziness of your business, it reminds you that you are making progress towards your big, huge goal. Here's the thing to remember. What you choose to celebrate will vary depending on the size of your business. If you're just starting out in credit repair, your wins, they might not seem important enough to celebrate, but they are. Take a look in our Facebook community and you'll see credit heroes celebrating when they get their first paid client, when they boost a client's credit score, when they get their first great review, when they make their first hire, and especially when they change someone's life. It's always amazing to see a client get a new car or a house that they couldn't afford before their credit was repaired. And that's something worth celebrating every single time. Not to mention celebrating it is actually the best way to get new leads and to market your business. Here's why this is important. The focus of a milestone celebration can be the company, a product or service, accomplishments or anniversaries, or your company's relationship with a specific customer or an entire community. Or, in my case today, a podcast hitting 150 episodes. Anyway, if you want your wins to multiply and you want to inspire more success, here are some milestones that you need to celebrate. Company anniversaries or achievements. We've all seen companies that promote the year that they were established or the fact that they were founded in a garage. And that's because celebrating founding milestones, they give you and your company a reason to tell your story, which I believe is very important because telling your story well will grow your company. It also allows your company to promote your history, remind your customers of your past achievements, highlight your current goals, and announce your future plans. You can write a newsletter that explains your achievements and tells your customers how you can benefit them. You can share wins you've had for your clients. Maybe one of them bought a house or a fancy car. You can celebrate that on social media, post some print or digital ads in your community, and you can add those wins to your website. For you and your staff, if you have a staff, promoting company accomplishments allows you to set the next big, huge goal. And those big goals allow your team to set smaller goals, establishing a consistent rhythm of success, celebration, setting a new goal, followed by even greater success. Product or service milestones. You can celebrate sales records, maybe an added service you're now offering, or even positive reviews. But when you celebrate the product or service, don't make the message about the product or service itself. No, instead, you should celebrate the impact that it made. Think about it this way. Maybe you added credit building coaching as a service to your business, and that service was very popular. It immediately doubled the number of paid clients that you have, and that's an amazing achievement. But you shouldn't celebrate the service itself. You should celebrate how many lives you're now able to change through the credit building coaching. This style of messaging is good for marketing and staff morale. For example, one day I decided to set a big, huge goal, and I said I wanted to make a free resource where people could watch or listen and hear all the secrets about running a credit repair business. So I created this podcast as an added credit repair cloud service, free for anyone interested in credit repair. And I made a plan and a commitment to release a new episode every single week, no matter what. Okay? Consistency is the key to success. So I released episodes every single week, no matter what. If I was traveling, swamped with work, sick, or burnt out, it didn't matter. I was consistent. We had guests that never showed up, or their internet or their equipment died in the middle of the interview, and we had all kinds of problems. But it didn't matter because I found a way to get the episode out. I released my first episode on February 4, 2020, just 1 month before the pandemic, right before the world went crazy. I had never made a podcast before, and I had huge imposter syndrome. I still do. I thought everyone else's podcast was better than mine, and they actually were because mine sucked at first. And then Keenan would sit over here near me, and he would give me feedback after every interview. And his feedback wasn't always easy to hear. But every week we got better and faster and clearer, and we made little tiny changes along the way. And we celebrated our little podcast victories when episodes got a good response. And it makes me smile now thinking of how far we've come. And since our first podcast episode, this podcast has been downloaded and viewed over 2.2 million times. And I'm very proud of that number. But while that number is cool to say, all I really care about is the impact, okay? It means I helped give 2.2 million pieces of credit repair business advice. And there are a lot of people who've grown their businesses with things that they've learned on my show. And I'm really, really proud of that. Staff anniversaries and achievements. Now, not everyone listening to this is going to have a staff. According to IBIS World, the average credit repair business has 1.2 employees. But even if you just have a virtual assistant or you have a relative working for you part-time, celebrating staff is a huge part of your company's success. And don't forget, if you're the only person at your company, you are the staff, and you absolutely should celebrate your wins. Because celebrating staff wins and accomplishments, even your own, it creates a company culture, it forms traditions, and it demonstrates what your business believes in beyond the numbers. They signal that you actually care about people as well as their growth and their success. Here at Credit Repair Cloud, we have weekly meetings where we celebrate personal wins, professional wins, birthdays, and work anniversaries. We call them Cloudiversaries. We give shout-outs and public praise for big achievements, and we give merit-based pay increases. And we do all this because it's fun and it's the right thing to do. But if that's not enough of a reason for you, celebrating staff milestones, even your own, it inspires new goals to be set. It doesn't matter if you have 1 employee, 100, or just your little brother helping you put credit repair ads on telephone poles. These people believe in you, so show them that they are appreciated. You can give a high-performing employee a day off or a thoughtful gift. You can take your team out for lunch. These little gestures, they improve communication, team building, and they give people well-deserved short breaks. And if you're the only person at the company, you're allowed to take yourself out to dinner. And it's okay to give yourself a gift. You achieved something. You can and should celebrate yourself. Just celebrate. And here's my final point. Reaching a milestone, it gives you a moment to rest, to look back, to smile, and to look ahead. You can reflect on how you got to where you are, the sacrifices you've made, the good decisions and the bad, and the relationships that you've built. You can take a moment to consider how you grew and changed in order to meet that milestone, the effort and the consistency that it took. As an entrepreneur who is always putting out fires, it's important to take that moment and actually enjoy it. Like I said, this is the 150th episode of this podcast. I'm really proud of that. And it would be crazy to have an episode dedicated to celebrating milestones if I didn't acknowledge Keenan, young Yoda, the first person I hired at Credit Repair Cloud. I couldn't have gotten this far without you, your hard work, dedication, expertise, and endless and not always easy to hear feedback. Cheers to 150 episodes and 150 more. We are just getting started. And looking ahead, we are actually about to update the style of this podcast. And I'm really excited about the upcoming changes. And we have some amazing guests coming up, and they're going to blow your mind. But before we finish talking about milestones, what are some of your business milestones? What's your big giant goal? Comment below, tell me what they are, and tell me how you're going to celebrate them. And just a reminder, this podcast is brought to you by Credit Hero Score. Credit Hero Score is the only credit monitoring service that integrates directly with Credit Repair Cloud. Get instant access to your credit reports and scores by signing up for a 7-day trial for only $1. Sign up right now at CreditHeroScore.com. And now for my favorite part of the episode. Every week I feature one of our credit heroes inside our Credit Repair Cloud Facebook community so that you can see firsthand what real people are doing as they run and grow their business. And today's spotlight is on two of my favorite people in the credit repair world, Millionaires Club member Robin and her husband Teo. Getting to the Millionaires Club was a huge milestone for Robin, and she got there in the very same way I'm describing, by setting goals and then breaking them down into little tiny tasks. And sure, it's a lot of work, but she got there, and now she's building an empire. And Robin recently posted another milestone. She called it a praise report press release. And this is a great example of celebrating a well-earned company win, using it as social proof, marketing the news to customers, and boosting staff morale. She announced that their $1 million business social coaching credit repair was selected for the 2022 Best of Crown Point Award in the Financial Consultant category by the Crown Point Award Program. First, congratulations, Robin. Your success is well-deserved. And if any of you listening haven't heard my interview with Robin, I'm going to link it over there in the show notes. Robin is amazing, and her story is inspiring. And I can't wait to check in and find out what beautiful beach they're disputing from today. And I'll end by saying, if you don't already have a Credit Repair Cloud account, check it out. It's the software that most credit repair businesses in America run on. Just sign up for a 30-day free trial at creditrepaircloud.com/free trial. And if you'd like to change lives and grow your own credit repair business, check out our Credit Hero Challenge. It's a live experience that has helped tons of credit heroes to get certified in disputing and to gain confidence as they run their credit repair business on a solid foundation so they can change a whole lot of lives and make a great living in the process. We're starting the next challenge very soon, so you want to join before the doors close, or you're going to have a long wait until the next one. So sign up now at creditherochallenge.com. And if you're finding value in the things that I share on this podcast, click below to subscribe and follow, and give me a 5-star review or share the show and help me to change more lives. If you'd like to read the show notes, they're posted on my blog. And if you have a question or a comment, drop it down below because I read each and every one of them. I would love to hear from you, and I'll respond as soon as I can. So take care, Credit Hero. And remember, the more you celebrate your business, the more your business will have to celebrate. So keep celebrating and keep changing lives. Want a fast track to creating an amazing business that helps people, changes lives, and makes you a great living in the process? Then I'd like to invite you to my free online training at creditrepaircloud.com/free training. In this free training, you will learn how to get clients willing to pay you even if you're just starting out, how to get easy credit repair results without being an expert, and how to get all the clients you'll ever need without paying for advertising. Again, this training is absolutely free. Just visit creditrepaircloud.com/free training.